Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, we are playing Necrons versus Blood Angels tonight, and I am playing my Flayed Ones army, so this is the revamped version. I have 3 squads of 20 Flayed Ones in each, currently just infiltrated forward there. I have a basic Overlord with 5 Immortals, 2 squads of 10 Warriors, 2 Harvest formations with just 3 Scarabs, 6 Wraiths with Whip Coils, and obviously the single Tomb Spider. I've got 3 basic Tomb Blades there as well. And I'm playing Blood Angels. They're currently deployed. I've got Commander Dante with a tactical squad, a Librarian with another tactical squad, and they're going to be using the Sanguine wing formation tonight. So they've got some Stern Guard in a Storm Raven, 2 big squads of Vanguards. They've also got they've got some Scouts which are going to be flanking, and a couple of land speeders. Are they deep striking, the speeders? Yeah, they're deep striking. Okay, we've rolled off. We're playing Crusade. 4 objectives. We have 1 objective just there. There's 1 objective just over there, and the other objective is somewhere. Desperately trying to find it. Where's the third one? It's around me somewhere, isn't it? Aha! There we go. Standing on it with a Wraith. Okay, so 3 objectives. I'm currently going second. I'm going to stay going second. I'm not going to try and seize. My Warlord trait here is Eternal Warrior on my Overlord. Okay, so it's not night fight. Here we go then. Turn 1 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so it's turn 1 for the Blood Angels. They moved back slightly this turn. The Librarian gave Divination, the Primaris power, to those guys who shot my Flayed Ones here. Re-rolled. I lost 3. And then the other squad shot me here, and I didn't lose any of that with that one, so I lost 3 from this unit. They also gave the Dante unit a 4+ invulnerable save on the Divination table. And that was it. So now we're going to move on to turn 1 for Necrons. Okay, so that's my turn 1. And as you would expect with an assault army, I didn't actually do a great deal. I just advanced forward. I gave RP to both formations, generated a Scarab with each. He took a wound, moved those up onto the hill, moved those into the pond. They just stood where they were. Used the Tomb Blades, just came up here and turbo boosted in this direction. And that was pretty much it. So we're going to move on now to turn 2 for the Blood Angels. Let's see if any of these reserves come out. Okay, so that's Blood Angels turn 2, and thanks to Dante letting him re-roll some of the reserve rolls, everything came on. So I had 2 speeders here, deep strike, 2 heavy flamers on each one. I had 18 wounds to save, and I managed to save them all. Got all of my 4+ RP apart from 4 ones, and thanks to the Overlord I managed to re-roll all of those. So I did incredibly well there. Over this side of the board, the Storm Raven came on there and took out my Tomb Spider. So that was first blood for the Blood Angels. The Stern Guards shot my Flayed Ones. I lost a couple of Flayed Ones, although I lost 3 Flayed Ones. 2 Stern Guard died from the plasma guns because they got some ones blew up in their hands. The Scouts flanked on over here, shot my Flayed Ones. I can't remember if they might have killed 1. Oh no, you say I saved it, didn't I? Yeah, so no wounds from there. These 2 big squads of Vanguards, bearing in mind they've all got Lightning Claws, and there's some Storm Shields in there. Both in deep strikes there in front of the troops behind. This unit here's got the 4+ invulnerable save, and also the re-rolls from the Librarian. And that was it pretty much. I took a few shots from some of the pistols on these Flayed Ones. I lost a couple, but nothing too drastic. As we move on to now turn 2 for the Necrons. Okay, so that was my turn 2. First job of the day was obviously to take out these 2 here with all those heavy flamers. Did that, had to shoot all 3 units at them, but I did manage to take them out. The Spider generated a Scarab, gave Feel No Pain, RP to the Wraiths. Then he just ran up behind here just trying to hide, because obviously that Storm Raven's free to move in a minute. Those flayed ones just stayed where they were. I did move and turbo boosted those up over there, the tomb blades. Just shuffled these up into the pond a little bit more. I then took both of the wraiths up here and up over there, ready to assault those two groups of marines. And then I took these off the building, ready to the terrain, ready to assault the stern guard. I successfully assaulted and I managed to kill all the stern guard. I didn't lose a single flayed one, so that was useful. Over this side, the units with the RP came and assaulted here. I killed 3, wasn't it? Yeah, 3 of those guys. I took a wound and we just locked in combat. On the other side here, this unit that doesn't have RP, I took a wound in Overwatch and then I lost a wound in the assault phase, but I did manage to kill 5 of the Marines there, so pretty poor saving unfortunately for the Blood Angels with that unit. So that was the events of turn 2, as we move into turn 3 now for the Blood Angels. Okay, so that was turn 3 there for the Blood Angels. The scouts got inside the Storm Raven. Storm Raven just continued to hover over there. It did shoot my Tomb Blades, but totally missed. And then the 2 squads of tacticals here both charged in. The Librarian gave himself a force weapon and also gave the those guys over there the Primaris power to re-roll everything. We then did the assaults. I lost 2 wraiths here, one from the force weapon, one from just normal attacks, and I managed to kill a couple of guys afterwards. We just stayed locked in combat. And then over here I lost 1 wound on a wraith, one was already wounded, and then I killed a couple of them there, and those guys there, the vanguards, failed their leadership and they ran there, so not quite off the board, so obviously they can regroup next time it's their turn, as we move in to turn 3 for the Necrons. Okay, so my turn 3. The wraiths over there that obviously are no longer with RP, had to try and help them out, so I moved up the flayed ones here, and I moved those flayed ones up there. Then I spread out my my warriors and immortals and basically just moved them forward towards the objectives. Did shoot some of these guns up over at the Storm Raven, managed to get 1 whole point off. Those scarabs moved up over there. Generated another scarab swarm on this unit and moved both of those up here. These flayed ones stayed where they were, and the Tomb Blades just moved up over behind that rock. We then went into the assault phase. These flayed ones managed to get in here, and I managed to kill a good number of the Marines. Dante took 2 wounds, so he's down to 2 wounds, and I lost a few flayed ones. And then over on this side, I managed to do really well here, so I managed to take out most of the Marines that were already locked in combat, and then I managed to take out some of the others from the other units. The Librarian there with just 1 wound, and the other guy are just currently running. And then I just consolidated back onto the rocks. So that's it, as we move on to turn 4 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so that was turn 4 there for the Blood Angels. They went all out assault on my flayed ones. The scouts got out. The 2 units that regrouped got out. They all went over, shot and assaulted my flayed ones there. I lost 11 flayed ones, killed a couple of guys. I didn't run. I rolled really good on my leadership, so we're just locked in combat. Over this side of the table I managed to get quite a number of wounds through, and Dante decided he would try and take the wounds. He was on 2 wounds. His first roll of the dice was a 1. He continued to try to look out, so he rolled a 1 and then he rolled another 1, so that would slay the Warlord. I consolidated there. We're just going to call the game now, because obviously coming up to my turn 4 I'm just going to pile everything in over there just to hold them up. That's all that's left pretty much, and then just move up to the objectives. So that's the end of the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the battle report. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.